It's quite a big path of getting the friendship circle and getting the Jewish community in LA and really globally to be inclusive and to welcome those with diverse abilities. But I think we're off to a wonderful start. And I do want to say something in particular, because I think it's so important for the youth of today to not only be wonderful academically, but also that we should raise mentions. And the Federation funded a program called Mitzvah Volunteer Program, MVP, a couple years ago, and that really gave us the funds to educate our youngest volunteers. And that's how we are going to thrive in the future, by educating the youth. And it was so empowering for them. They were not intimidated to be with somebody that has special needs. And I think that's a fabulous way to go. The Jewish Federation of Greater Los Angeles has really given us the support we needed in so many different ways. For example, one of the things that Jewish children really lack is a Jewish education. Yes, there are special needs schools. Most of the time they're secular, unfortunately, and they suffer a difficult isolation from society, isolation from being part of the Jewish community. With the help of the Federation, we were able to establish a Hebrew school. We call it complementary school just for that reason, because it's complementing their regular academics. But how wonderful for these kids to come and learn with us. They learn the Aleph Bet. They celebrate their Jewish heritage. They make projects just like their siblings that go to a Jewish day school. They can feel pride in being Jewish. They can understand the backgrounds of why we celebrate holidays and Shabbat. So that partnership has been fabulously received by our kids, their families, and we get such nachas from seeing them turn into vibrant Jewish children. What creates belonging for individuals with diverse abilities in our Jewish community are so many different things. One I want to talk about is the Federation's support of our summer and winter camps. One may think of camp as just being a fun experience, what you do with some spare time during summer. But really, for children who have diverse abilities, it is not a given that they're going to camp because of their challenges. The Federation has partnered with us, and especially this last year during the pandemic, when our kids who generally go to a public school had 3 weeks off with LAUSD, we increased our camp from 1 week to 2 weeks. The parents were thrilled. They desperately needed that respite during the pandemic. And the kids were learning Jewish songs. They were going to field trips, but they were really embracing their Jewish background with these Jewish teen volunteers. It was a win-win for everyone, and we couldn't be more grateful for having them belong to the Jewish community through this camp experience.